and happy Monday. Welcome to another crafting week. I thought we'd do an Easy Makes Monday this week, and I thought I would do some pockets. I've got these pages. They are beautiful pages. They're from an really old children's book that was my Uncle Dennis. So he was my dad's twin brother. And I think it was about 1940, got this at school, 1940. And just really lovely. But they're quite big square pages, I didn't know. So I've cut some off already, neatened it off. And I thought we'd make a few large pockets. So I've been having a play just to get the feel of what I wanted. And we'll have a go at those. I bought a few bits and bobs out. I've got some of my doilies that I've printed out in small size. Because I saw Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, she did some doily envelopes, I think, last week with proper doilies, you know, the paper ones. And it got me thinking, oh yeah, I have to do my doilies, get my doilies out. I've got a couple of round tags from some of the embroidery stuff that I've done. That was a kit of David's. And the same again there, and then a couple of bluey colours of labels that I think are Tina's, and some of Tracy from Tracy Fox Creative. So let's have a go here. It's a bit of a themed underwater. I think it was called My Little Shark or something like that. So basically, I've cut them down slightly. It doesn't really matter what size. We've got the inner workings, so you can have quite a deep pocket, to put something quite deep in. The bottom I've folded up, and I just need to cut out. I refolded that because I didn't think it looked right. So you just need to cut out this little corner just to take some of the bulk away. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a miserable weather day so far. It's very grey. We're not having the best July in the UK here. And the same here, I've folded them in. Now, what I've done here with the corners is I've got my paper rounder and I've put my corners in there just to give them a rounded edge. No, that's not right, is it? Khaki-handed here, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay then, so again, we're just going to cut the corners out, get rid of some of that bulk. Move that over there a bit. Just cut to the right hand side there of your fold. Just makes it a bit easier. So next one, folded it in, folded it up. I just need to get, now this is great, this is Varzen Creative. I'm fast converting to Varzen. I think their punches are really good. This has got a 3-in-1, so we've got a 10mm, a 4 and a 7. So you've sort of got 3 different. You've got to make sure you get your square on, or else it has it's a bit temperamental, as you'll find with punches. Sometimes if you don't get the corners square on, you end up with funny little bits cut out instead of what you want. Does anybody else get that, or is it just me? It's cack-handed. Right, so that's another one. Now this one, it's a little bit, we're not going to have such a big a big turning, so I'm going to cut a bit of this off, just so it makes it easier to do. We're going to turn those edges in. I want to keep that yellow if I can. Burnish it down. So really it's dependent on where you've got your picture. If you've got something that's patterned all over and there isn't a focal point, it doesn't matter really where you fold it, but it'd look odd, wouldn't it, if we got a picture and then a big gap at the side. For a pocket, I think it would. So we burnish that down. I'm going to put it in our 10mm round. And then cut our corners down. So it's a bit of a mass make really. It's sort of easier to do the folding and cutting like, and then decorate them all at the end, I think. I'm trying to be productive of my time, which I don't always. So that's that one. And then the last one here, I'm trying to decide, you see, it's got clouds up there though, hasn't it? I think we'll do it this way because it's got clouds. It's a bit abstract, this one. I'll just burnish down your corners. Nothing exciting to tell you really, just continuing on with my convalescing and getting my strength back. The first time I went with David to do a bit of food shopping, and cracky, did me in. Something as simple as that you take for granted, don't you? Stuff that you do every week when you're up to full strength. You don't think it's going to wear you out. Right, okay then. So they are ready. Let's take this one first. Have a look what we're going to do with this. So obviously you will get your book and you would position your pocket on there. And so see what we're going to have on the top first before I do a round on it. Where's my round function? Oh, we always have it on here. There we are, another Varson. Okay, so now too pink. What about this? What about that? Does that go? Yes, now I'm going to do a little snippet at the top. I'm just going to get this bit we've cut off so that it doesn't like it to be too thin. That's the only trouble. Because we could have, I'm going to put that on there and we can have another pocket. So let's put that down there. Move it up a bit so we're right. I'm going to do that again, so I'm going to use roughly where the middle is and do another snippet. Bigger one this time. It's not very central, that, is it? Oh, that's not central. I think it's that one that isn't. That's fine, it won't hurt. Okay. Let's see what we could put in there. I quite like that. I'm going to cut it off at the top. Bit of a wonky cut, Catherine. A bit wonky. Don't think I like that now I've done that. Let's try it that way. Quite like that. Yeah, and I like the fact that that ring from there goes in the where the divot is, and it covers up it covers up that one where I've made a pig's ear of it. And do I want a little label on here or something like that, just to let me see. Let's get the rest of my tracing labels out that I've got printed out. See what we've got, see if there's something. That one, I like that one actually, so let's put that one. It's always great to have a load of choices, load of different labels printed out, little tickets. You never know where it might come in handy. Yeah, I like that. I'm enjoying that. No, too many. Right, leave that one then. Now then, let's have a look at this one. I think this one might look nice with the doily. Yeah, don't want that bit, do we? So I think we could cut this one in half. Oh. I'm just going to cut around it a little bit more because I just basically just cut it out rough. Right. I'm not going to talk a minute. I can't seem to talk and go around curly lines. I've got a left-sided brain or something and you can't do too creative. I've fussy cut anything out for ages. I've lost my knack. Keep your scissors still, move your paper. That's the way to do fussy cutting. I haven't cut with these little scissors for ages. Usually I've got great things. I seem to be able to cut better with big scissors, funnily enough. Right, nearly there. There we go. There we are, like that. Right, let me measure the middle, otherwise I'm going to make a pig's ear again and put it in the wrong place. So with 5.5, so 2.5 is 5, and then another quarter is a 3/4. That's where the middle is. There we go. I've had these papers for ages, and the thing is, because they're an unusual size, I've been thinking, what can I do with them, you know? And sometimes you just can't think of something to do that's a bit different. But I think we're seeing Tina's post with the doilies now. Really like that. What, if anything, do I want on there? I am going to punch a hole. See, I'm working on the hoof again. I haven't planned what I'm going to do, but does that look about central? Yes, it does. I'm going to set that. Let's have a look. I've got some of one of my new toys. Look, I've got a new punch. Ring binding enforcers. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, I'm going to just go round the hole, marry these two holes up. Love it. I like that. Right, that's that nearly done. What do we fancy? Do we fancy a label anywhere? Perhaps it doesn't need it, you know. Oh, that's quite nice. We'll put that on. Same coloration. Right, number 2. Pocket number 2. Number 3. What shall we put on here? Could we want another? Oh, I'm going to do another one of them. I'm going to now I've done that, I want to do another one. Okay, so that's just slightly less. Do we put that on? No. This is a lovely one. I really enjoyed doing this one because it's got all little bullion knots on it. Let me get one of these. So again, this is my new little toy and this is from the My Tender die from Craftelier, and it's just got it off Amazon, and it's a punch enforcer, but you could do all sorts with it. You can punch holes out on anything really, just to give a decorative effect. When I did my edgings journal, remember we did some decorative effect. I'm just going to colour that middle bit in where it's not quite right. I like that one, and you can use that as a, that's it, it's reminded me I am haven't stuck it on. You can use that as a tuck spot as well, which is great. There we go. Oh, lovely. Right. I'll leave that one till last, this one. Okay. No. I know what I might have got. I've got some of Rachel's. Like that. Some of Rachel's. This is from one of her embroidery kits. I'm going to just cut it at this edge off. Like that, and I'm going to stick it and wrap it round, because then we can use it as a tuck spot as well. So I'm just going to take that round the corner and that round the corner, just to neaten that bit off. See, I'm not one for measuring. 5 1/4, so 2 1/2 and a smidgen. So 2 1/2 and a smidgen is about there. Can't see it. Okay, would help if I did the underneath bit. Oh, helping hands here. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Somewhere about there.
Yes, thank you. They've missed you.
Yes. Hello.
There we go. So we've got a little tuck there, and then we've got the big pocket behind there. Right, I like that, and I just want...
Having a whale of a time.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. You see, you've missed his awful jokes. I don't know, does it? I really don't.
Well, I've just come in at the tail end of the video.
My Lord. Oh, dear. He's never seen this before. It's just come into his head. What are you putting in your tea?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh. Right. That's going to be a tuck spot as well. Put that there. Yes, look, we can just put anything in it, look. Little ticket. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Put a couple of little tickets in there. Yes. And I want something, no. That side. Oh, I right enjoyed this. When I expected to do this, I just thought, what can I do with these pages? I've right enjoyed this. I've got loads of them. I've got loads of pages, but they've not all got pictures on. Oh, I like that, because then you can... Let's have a look what we've got in here. Got some odd tickets left. Wants to be bigger than that, doesn't it? We'll find something depending where we put it. So it's got a little tuck in there, and the bigger pocket behind. And then last and not least, this is gorgeous. Milk chocolate sold here. No. What else have we got in here? I've got a mixture of everybody. I've got another one of my... Oh, I like... Quite like that. there's a contrast. Let's see about that one. Don't think I've got, oh, that'll go nicely. That's all bits of lace that I sewed along. Yeah, like that. See, I folded these and they're all slightly different. So 1 under 6, so that's 3 and a bit. Where have I put it now? Have I put it away? Oh, it's here. I'm leaning on it. Leaning on it. It's no good, is it? Okay. Let's get another. Enforcer. Now this is a bit thicker because it's done with some paper folded in half just to make it a bit thicker. Okay. Stick it over there. And there you've got your little tuck spot. Now then, do we want a pocket or since I need to print some more of these. Oh, what want to trace these birds? No. Not sure. Let's see. This is one of the traces big. I don't know. It's a matter of personal taste, isn't it, really? I mean, we'd all say yes to something different. No. No, don't think. No, do I like that one? Last one and I can't make my mind up, look. No, definitely not that one. Now we have got these. These might be, oh, this is probably going to be nice. That one. That one. Do we want that green contrast? No, that's too purple. Oh, now then I'm stuck. That one. Or that one. That one, I think. You're probably saying the other, but either or. Either or look nice, don't they? Okay, so I'm going to stick that. We don't want it to one side. Might do. Right, okay. We'll do a little snip. So we can have it obsessed with everything being a tuck spot. I'll put that down there. Easy makes Monday turns into a dilemma at the end. couple of little tickets in there. There we go. I like that. So there you have it. There, I've really enjoyed making them. Let me get rid of all my rubbish. Then I can show you properly. Right. Let's move my tea a bit. Okay, so there's that one. We've got some little tickets in there, and that will look fabulous on a page. I've got a page to hand. I've got these that I've printed off, some things out of my old National Britannica. Right, let's fold that in half. An A5 size. Right, okay. So that one. Let's turn it that way. So we've got, yes, that one. Our whale. So we've got tuck spot there, one there, and the actual pocket. We have got this one. Ah, that's lovely. In fact, it looks really nice on that page. We've got this one. Again, that looks lovely on there. In fact, I think I might print some of these off and add my pockets too. There we go. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay then, guys, that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. So you can use any size paper, but if you've got some that's a bit mismatched in sizing, why don't you think about having a go? Doesn't matter if it's not equal on the back, you know, they're going to be stuck down, and they're going to be a nice deep pocket. You can perhaps put a little mini journal inside those because you've got plenty of depth. Okay then, so thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafting week. Start to the crafting week today, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.